We're sitting here in my office with Josh Heckendorn, and of course Josh has done a tremendous job for us. And Josh, as you go into the year, what's your focus as you go into this year? I'm talking about the wrestling part of it.
First off, I mean, probably just getting down to weight is my main objective right now. I'm having a little bit of trouble with that as we speak, but the first objective is definitely getting down to weight, and I guess the second part would just be to make sure that I can feel good at that way through the entire season to wrestle the best of my ability. So.
That's good. That's a good focus. I think and I think it's a good point. What you said is that making sure that you can perform it that way. Right. Josh does a tremendous job for us academically, academic All-American for us. Tell us a little bit about your degree.
Well, what I'm trying to do, what the plan is right now, is I'm getting a dual major. It's marketing and Spanish, and then I think I may get a minor in international business. So I'm sort of steering in the direction maybe of international trade or something like that. I think that'd be something that I would really enjoy to do, So, so yeah, that's what the major is as of now. So,
how far along are you? Have you sat down and said, okay, I've got 3 semesters, 4 semesters, what?
Initially when I started college, I sort of knew that I was going to be here for at least 5 years because of wrestling, because I knew I was going to redshirt the first year. So, so now this year is my 4th year. So, I'm hoping that I can get out in 5 years. Hopefully, I'm not like my dad and get out in 6.5 years for one major. But
Josh, some are just on a longer plan than others.
Lots of people.
I think your dad had this thing as who's racing.
Right.
Have you thought about maybe a master's degree? I mean, you're sharp. You're a really good student, and you really take it serious. What are you thinking along those lines?
A master's degree is definitely an option. More so, it's an option now, I think, because of how scarce jobs are. But I mean, I haven't been out. I'm actually looking for jobs like out in the real world. So I mean,
good point.
As of right now, I don't really know like the status of how hard it is to get a good job. But I mean, I'm sure as my time goes on here, like I'll be looking for that more and sort of gauging if I want to stay in school for the masters or try my luck in the world.
I think what may help you, Josh, is that being able to speak another language fluently.
Right.
That's huge, right. I think, and especially you're talking international business, and he spent. Now, tell us a little bit about your summer. That was exciting for you.
Yeah, I mean, I spent the whole month of July in Laredo, Texas, which is on the border, right across from Nuevo Laredo, Texas, and I spent a month down there. Just I was staying with my grandma's brother because my grandma is from around there, and I basically my uncle is a security officer in the courts, and the first part of the day, every day, I would go with him to the courts and stuff. And of course, down there, they process through a lot of immigrants that come over illegal and stuff. And what they do there is they have translators there, and they give these immigrants headsets, and so they can hear the translator through the headset. And so what I would do is I would get a headset so I could hear the judge who was speaking in English and the translator who was speaking in Spanish, and that would help me out. And then the second part of the day, I pretty much did whatever I wanted. I could go downtown and speak with the locals there and stuff, and I could go just around, town, just anywhere I wanted to go. And then a couple days a week, my uncle played a pool in a pool league, and about half of the people in there are from Mexico and can't speak any English, you know, and of course the other half speak both, because I mean pretty much everybody down there can speak Spanish, you know. So so I was talking with some of his friends about, you know, just life and bad words and stuff. It was quite an experience, and I'm very grateful that I got an opportunity to do that. So it was really cool.
Great experience. Great experience. Now, at the end of this time, your fluency, I mean, did you feel like you really had improved that?
Yeah, but sort of like when I came back here, since I didn't speak Spanish every day, and like everybody around me down there was speaking Spanish all the time, and here, I mean, everybody speaks English all the time, so you kind of lose touch a little bit. But I mean, I still have my grandma here who I can talk to, and also take Spanish classes here at school, so that kind of keeps it fresh a little bit, I guess, but not like when you're down there, you know.
Yeah.
So
great experience. Great experience for you.
Right.
And I think, well, gosh, you've done a great job for us, Josh. Just your work ethic, and you know, we're proud of you. But I really think this double major, where you're going, could really lead to some some interesting and job for you. And I think you'll really do well with it. Now, you know, you're a veteran now, Josh, and what do you think of this year's team? You know, we've seen the new group now, and what do you think of the team?
You know, the new guys are awesome. Our team is always very close, and since I've been here, I mean, UNO has always had the team to beat. You know, my first couple years here, we had some unfortunate things happen towards the end of the year where we didn't win the national championship because of one reason or another, but we had the best team, you know. And then last year, just I personally wasn't on varsity, but just watching those guys just steamroll through everybody was just an amazing thing, and hopefully this year I can be a part of that. So.
Well, you're a big part of it. I think you don't realize how much you do contribute. I think just being an example every day, you know, Josh. So we appreciate that. So now, so you're thinking probably it'll take you the full 5 years for your degree.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then, of course, would you like to go overseas to work? I mean, would you like to necessarily try that kind of a market, or?
Well, I mean, anywhere new. I mean, I would be open to. I'd be open to doing that, because I like seeing new places and experiencing new cultures, and like I didn't even leave the United States, and just like
true. Great point.
Down there is completely different culture, so I thought that was really cool, and any place that would, you know, have me and like have an opportunity would be something that I'd definitely like to try. So.
Well, it's been great visiting with you, Josh, and we want to wish you a great season this season, and really wish you the best on that degree. You're going to make an impact no matter where you go. You know, they're fortunate to get you.
Yeah.
So thanks, Josh.
All right, thanks, Coach.